Hi, second grade. Okay, we're gonna do worksheet number 84. This is sight words, part 6. Okay, I'm gonna read some sentences and we're gonna fill in the blanks. Okay, and the words that will fill in the blanks are at the bottom here. Okay, so here's sentence number 1. It says, in our blank. Actually, you know what? Let's read the bottom first. Let's read these first. So we have I, once, change, listen, strange, whose, country, stranger, danger, island. Okay? All right, number 1 says, in our blank, we can blank 2 speeches and then vote for our leaders. Okay, so in our blank, we can blank 2 speeches and then vote for our leaders. Okay. All right, so in our what? In our I? Doesn't make sense. In our once? In our change? No. In our listen? In our strange? No. In our whose? In our country? Well, that makes the most sense so far. In our stranger? In our island. So only country and island are the only one that makes sense. So let's see. We can blank 2 speeches and then vote for our leaders. Kind of sounds like the election we just had. We can, what do you, when someone speaks, what do you do? Do you I, once, change, listen? Sounds right, right? Listen. Do you strange, whose, country? All right, sounds like listen is the best. So country, in our country, we can listen to speeches and then vote for our leaders. Okay, number 2 says, I blank met a blank who had gone to school with my dad. So I blank met. Let's go ahead and cross off country and listen. So well, that doesn't make sense. I once met, well, that makes sense. I change met, no. I strange met, no. I who's met, no. I stranger met, no. I danger met, I don't know. The only one that makes sense is I once. I once met. So let's put that one in there. I once met a blank who had gone to school with my dad. So let's cross that one out. I once met no. Once met a strange, no. Stranger, well, stranger is someone we don't know, so maybe this one, that makes the most sense. It's a person. I once met a stranger who had gone to school with my dad. So someone you didn't know went to school. All right, number 3 says, the blank was in blank when the lake rose after the huge rain. The blank was in blank. So the I was in blank. That does make sense. The change was in blank. No. The strange was in blank. No. The whose. No. The danger. The island. That is the only one that makes sense. So let's just write that one. An island is like a land that's surrounded by water. For some reason, there's an S there, just island, an island, like Hawaii is an island. So the island was in, I was in change, could be change, was in strange, no. Was in danger, that makes sense. The island was in danger when the lake rose after the huge storm. So danger makes the most sense. It was in danger. Okay. All right, number 4, my blank strain came from a need for a blank in glasses. My blank strain. So my I strain, that makes sense. My change strain, no. My strange strain, no. My whose, no. So I really only makes sense. My I has a strain. I. My I strain came from a need for a blank in glasses. From a need for a change, that makes sense, in glasses. A strange in glasses, no. Or a whose in glasses. Change makes the most sense. So, change. Okay, number 5 says blank dollar is this my by my bottle of blank drops. Blank dollar is this by my bottle of blank drops. Let's see, strange dollar? No. Whose dollar? Well, that makes sense. Whose is like a question. Let's write that up there. Whose? So whose dollar is this by my bottle of blank drops? All right, so it looks like we have to reuse one of these. Of eye drops? That makes sense. Does anything else make sense? Not really. Bottle of eye drops. Good. Number 6 says the entire blank was once the size of a tiny island. The entire blank was once the size of a tiny island. How about island? The entire blank, the I, the once, the change, listen, the strange. Could it be country? The entire country was once the size of a tiny island? Or island? I think country makes more sense. All right, number 7, blank as I tell you this blank tale. Blank as I tell you this blank tale. Once as I tell you, probably not. Change as I tell you. Listen, listen makes sense. Listen as I tell you. Strange, no. Whose? Listen is the only one that makes sense. Let's see. Listen as I tell you this blank tale. We haven't used this one. Strange tale? Yeah, we've got some strange tales that we've read before, right? Listen as I tell you this strange tale. Good. All right. Backside is your homework. Good luck. You guys are going to have to just do lots of reading to make sure you know what the answer is.